I sent it to everyone today because I suddenly realised, oh, I haven't sent you the recording from last week. So I don't know if you wanted it or not, but it was just if you like to look at the recording, that way you can play along. But I'm sorry, and you'll only have it for a day, and then you'll get another one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And chord 1, 4, 5, 7, 1. So if you're not sure of the chords, just remember you have a B flat and just do your usual pattern. And so 5, 7 is E, B flat, G. Okay, so chord 4 is F, B flat, D. And then you keep the B flat there in the middle and you just swing the outside ones down a step. Let's try the scale again, followed by chords 3 and 4 and. Separately, try your other hand. 3 and 4 and. Chord 1, 4, 5, 7, 1. And last time. And we'll do that again next week just so that you are getting used to that scale. I like to do it for 2 weeks so that you have, I can hear a D minor relative minor there. Nice. Well, let's have a look at Angels We've Heard on High. It's a 3-pager if you want to get all your pages out and spread them out. Now, Teresa, I have muted you for the recording, so feel free to unmute, make comments, ask questions. How's this one going? Ticking on? Ticking along. Any particular spots causing you grief?
34, 35, just making sure I do that right.
Yep.
So I have to sometimes go back and just have a look at that.
Yep. 34, 35. The nice thing is that in both hands, the top note out of your chord stays stationary and the bottom note steps down.
Just find when I practice it up cold, I always muff that up.
Yeah.
We always have to go over that a couple of times.
Yep. Any other spots? No? Okay, I'm sure we'll find them as we go.
Sure we will.
No, we're revealed. We'll be revealed.
Alrighty, let's get ready. 3 and 4 and. 3, 4. How did you find that 34, 35 bit? Martin, was that
No good.
no good?
Just a bit of, it's just that, I don't know about everyone else, but I usually have to play this thing
Couple of
for about
times?
3 times before I've loosened up and I play it properly.
Did you want to go through it now, that little bit?
It's straightforward.
Yeah.
Whoops, is it straightforward?
Keep your thumb on the F.
Yeah, it's straightforward.
Yep, no, that's all right. I just didn't know if you wanted to go through it. Anyone have any bits they discovered that made themselves apparent? No? All right, let's try it again. Yeah, and I understand what you're saying, Martin, because often I usually, with all my students, I say, first go is just your warm-up.
Yeah.
You're really refreshing your own memory, and
Yeah.
and sometimes it takes multiple goes. And even if people are playing 2 hands at home, sometimes they need to go through one hand and then the other hand, and then put it together. So you know,
At the level we're at, it takes a few goes to sort
yeah,
of get
it's
loose
not
enough to play it half decent.
yeah, because it's not a really simple piece. You know, it's more complicated than some of the others. 3, 4, and 4 and 1, 4, 4 and Okay, one more time. Is it ironing out problems as you're playing it more? No? Yeah?
I think I've over-practiced it.
Have you?
I start going down.
Ah!
It's a reverse effect. Yes.
Wow. Sometimes, yeah, you just need a break from a piece. Feel free to sit it out.
No.
No?
A
Alrighty.
bit more reinforcing.
As long as it's not reinforcing mistakes, that's all.
True.
Yeah.
Well, it took me up until last week to realise that, that's like different to what I've been playing.
Oh!
It's
Yeah, you can happily be playing wrong notes until you come to
Well, it
Yes,
still sounds
lessons
alright.
and go, ooh,
And then it
it's
clashes.
actually flat, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's got a repeat note I discovered last week.
Oh, okay. Well, that's helpful.
Oh, dear, that's not sound.
Yeah, it was your take on the piece, your interpretation.
Repeat.
3 and 4 and 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Coming on all right? It's sounding all right. Can't tell how Teresa's sounding. How's yours going, Teresa?
Beautifully.
Whee!
Excellent.
Very
No,
nice.
no one can disagree.
No, that's right.
Yes.
We can't. Let's have a look at dance. So our E minor piece, so we just have the F sharp and the D sharp is added as the raised seventh. Okay, here we go. 3 and 4 and. Let's do line 3 a few times because line 1, 2 and 4 are the same, so you've had a chance to play that 3 times already. So let's do line bar 9, 3 and 4 and. Let's do that again. So remember, I think everyone's remembering, but the last bar, we're in the treble clef for your left hand. And did you notice that little motive is basically the same, but just up a third? And then we do it again. And then we do it again, up a step. So it's a little sequence. Remember how sequence is a pattern that we repeat at a higher or lower pitch? So we've got little sequences in the right hand, which is really nice. 4 and. Still on the A. More time, and then we'll do the whole
Hang on,
piece.
just got to get that. What was it? So it's an F and A.
F and B. So you're going from E, G. So if you do your E and G with a 1, 3, have your pinky ready on the B and your second finger resting on the F sharp. And if you have them sort of resting ready to just push down. That's it.
Bit of work though. Not a big deal.
Let's try it again. 4 and. One and 3. And then the nice thing is the left hand will just go straight back to the E, G. Here we go, from the beginning. 4 and. let's try it again from the beginning. 4 and. Okay, that's coming on well from what I can hear this end. Coming on all right with you, Teresa?
Yes, I find it a little bit tricky, but I played the best on the last time. Yeah, after going over it a few times.
And was it line 3 that's the problem?
Yes, mainly line 3, and then switching over in bar 13 to 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting back into
One.
that.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we'll keep it nice and steady next week as well. And what I'd challenge you all to look at this week is some of those dynamics, if you're able to get your head around that. Even if you just pick the last line that you decide, I'm going to play it nice and loudly, and then I'm going to have a diminuendo at the end. Even if you just focus on one line of dynamics.
Yeah.
It's actually basically what each time you do that line, what you're doing for line 1 and 2 as well, except you're just starting it moderately loud. So even if you just use your dynamics actually for lines 1, 2 and 4, and then we can gradually have a crescendo for line 3 once you're more confident.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Lovely piece.
It is a lovely
I
piece, isn't
like
it? Alexander Gerdiker. Nothing. I don't know anything about him. I've never heard any other pieces by him, but yeah.
It's probably it almost harpsichordy sort of thing played quite quickly, I imagine, almost.
Yeah. I guess you could. Yeah, you could imagine a bit of a harpsichord. Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Something to aspire to.
Let's have a look at our sing and play. I'll find my way home. And after we've had a bit of a play through some of it, I thought we'd talk a bit about some accompaniment styles today.
Yeah, it'd be nice to make it sound a bit. I'm just going, G. It'd be nice to know
Yeah.
how to make it more. Yeah, like.
Yes.
More modern
Yeah.
version of it. If they could
Remix it.
and when I listen to it, I think, where's the bass? Like it really, you know
Yes.
how modern pieces these days is quite.
It's
sort
heavy
of
in the
quite-
bass.
Where's the roundness of the low end? You know,
Yeah,
like you could.
because it's very high synth, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's no parts, and I sort of, for some reason, just thought, oh, it's really lacking. Probably because so many modern pieces these days, they've got the full low end in the
Definitely.
recordings.
Yep.
That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's have a go of. We'll just do a bit of it. In fact, what we might do is we might start 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I guess if you think of it as verse chorus, let's go from the third verse. So it's your friend is close by your side. If we go from there, then we'll at least have a bit of a play through the different part as well. And then after we've had a play from there to the end, we'll talk about some ideas. Okay? Your friend is close by your side and speaks in far ancient tongue. line. Stay on A minor. Now F. Stay on G. C. You ask me where to begin. Am I so lost in my sin? I'll say I can't tell you when, but if my spirit is strong, I know it can't be long. No questions are not allowed. Somehow I'll find my way home. Somehow I'll find my way home. Repeat that last line again. Somehow I'll find my way home. And if you want to finish, you can finish on a C. Okay. Oh, my video has stopped. Sorry, Teresa. Okay, so has anyone got any ideas of things they're doing before I give you some of my ideas? You don't want to.
You
I don't want to know what you're
I'm
doing. You're just doing the.
I'll just do the chords.
You're just doing holding the
Struggling
chords.
with that.
That's all right. Got any ideas of things you're doing or anything you want to share, Martin?
No, it's all right. It's all fine. I'm just doing octaves.
You're doing octaves in the left? Yep, nice.
A little bit of syncopated.
Syncopated stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. This is one of these pieces.
You sing it
Oh,
really well too, Karen. Sounds great.
oh, thank you.
Lovely vibrato. It's good. I enjoy listening to you sing it.
Oh,
Sort of inspires me to play it more. Thank you.
Just going from the C to G to F. I just want to make it sound less, yeah, more flowing.
Yes.
I don't know how to.
So one of the things I reckon in a piece of music where it's very repetitive is to change it up. Start simple. So start maybe with block chords, and with each time you do the verse, maybe changing something about it. Or each time you do the chorus, change one thing about it and gradually build up. So one of the things you can do to build up is to change octaves. So you could start off down here. I would probably add octaves in the left hand halfway through,
Oh, okay.
just to add a bit of bass. Or do it simply first and then add some more between the octaves. Yep. The other thing I do is I start off with block chords. So later on I might do. So if you think of the chords in pairs, for the C I might do the top two notes with the bottom note. So it's sort of like top two, bottom, and then top two, and then I would go, so that was C, and then on G I would just play the chord, and then maybe I'd do the same idea on F. Can you hear what I've done there?
Yeah.
So it's the top two notes. I've got my chord ready and and I play the top two, then my thumb, and then I play the top two. So I do that for the first out of every pair.
E and G, and then C and E.
Yeah, so I'd go E, G, C, E, G.
E, G, C, E, G.
So I do the E, G either side, the C in the middle. And then I do F, A for F chord, F, A, and then C, F, A, and then the G chord. So the second chord out of the pairs, I'm just doing as a block. So you can go.
Nice.
So it's not super busy. Just have a little fiddle with that idea. Let's do the verse again. C, G, F, G, C, G, F, G, C, G. And last line, C. So that's just an idea, you don't have to do it. But that's,
I'm struggling to work out what.
and I go straight to the G chord there. So I'm coming in on that G chord, yes, straight away. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So it is syncopated.
Yes.
That last note, we drop into it.
And I'm even changing the bass on that. Bass note on that. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3. So that's one idea. Do you want another idea as well, Teresa, to have a fiddle with this week, or is that enough?
Yeah, so have I got it right? Listen.
Yep, I'll have a listen. Don't go back down to the C. Just do the top two, bottom, top two, then the G chord.
Bottom.
Have you got your thing on optional sound for musicians on? Because I just realised I didn't, and you were cutting out a bit.
Forgotten how to. Oh, more. It's under more.
Up the top.
Yeah.
It always defaults to off when you turn it on. So it should just say it along the top of your screen. Optional sound for musicians.
No.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Can you do it one more time?
No.
No, don't go back down to the C. E, G, C, E, G, then the G chord straight away.
Then the C together.
All right. Can you see my keyboard? We're going, here's my C chord. I'm playing the top two, then the C, top two, and then I play the G chord straight away.
Oh, okay.
I'm only playing 3 quavers for the C chord.
Okay.
Yay! That's it.
Okay.
That's it. And when you play that G chord, play it in the bass as well. So it's coming in like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So you do it for the F as well. Top two, bottom, top two, straight to the G.
Okay, I'll have to write that down.
So think of it as 3 quavers, and then I a dotted crotchet for the chord. So it's syncopated. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3.
This will make it a lot nicer for us to plan around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that enough for you to fiddle with this week?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to give you one more thing?
No, it's enough.
That's enough? We'll just do that. And then
I
I think next week,
had it on
if you're ready, we can try another thing to do in another verse.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
I wouldn't do that all the way from the beginning. I would do the first verse just block chords,
Yeah.
and then I would bring that in for the second verse.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
And you can see if you like it in the chorus. If you don't like it in the chorus, you do something. We can add something else. But just get used to that little pattern. I think it's quite a nice little pattern to do. Alrighty, let's move on. Let's have a look at Sweet Caroline. Anyone have any questions about that little pattern? Or do you think you understand what I was getting at? I'm really having trouble with my video. It must be a very slow internet. Keep switching off. So, I'm back. I just keep noticing and having to switch it back on. Alrighty, here we go. 1, 2, we'll do it a bit slower than that. 3 and 4 and. my video went off pretty much as soon as we started playing that. So, alrighty. Now the ending, when we have to go to the coda, have you all worked out the last chord you're playing before you go to the coda? So it's at the end of line 2, F, A, D. Then you're just going to put your thumb on where your second finger is, on the A. So you keep your pattern the same, and you're just skipping it up, and then you're stepping. You probably already worked that out, but I thought it's worth just letting you know in case you hadn't. How was the repeat? You know how at the end of the bottom of the first page we had to go back to bar 8. How were you with the change of fingering? You know how we changed it to 3, 2, 1, so we could get to the chord? Did that make it easier for people?
Forgotten to go back and I was carrying on the second page.
Oh, okay. So we can't ask you that question.
No.
It makes
Well-
you feel better for bar 29, 30, 31. After bar 31, I just went to 32.
Oh, you didn't go back to the beginning.
I didn't go back to, yeah.
Dun.
No.
Oh, well. We'll do it again.
Skip it again.
We'll do it again. It's sounding, I mean, you must be very soft because I didn't hear.
Yeah, I just stopped till I got to it. I was ready for
Here we go. 3, 4. We're going back to bar 8. Page 2. Back to the beginning. just realised what you meant. You did go back to the beginning, but you didn't repeat the
I didn't
Sweet
repeat the
Caroline
second part of Sweet
of the
Caroline.
chorus, right? And when I got to there, I thought, oh, what bar is that for me to call out? I thought, nope, I can't call that one out because I don't know what bar it is.
Waiting.
Yes, I'll need to practice along with your recording to get those syncopations right.
Right. Well, whether or not, saying they can't start the video camera.
You've recorded this before though.
I have, yeah, in the other one.
Go back on the old one.
Oh dear. There we go. Can you see me at all, Teresa? Okay, so it's working now. Oh, no, it's gone off again. I'd say the internet is just
Yeah.
super slow. Will we try it again?
Yeah.
Got time for one more time through. Yeah, it's syncopated, but also it's swung. So, so you can notice at the beginning it says bouncing. Quavers equals crotchet quaver with a 3. So it's like a long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short, long. And then tied in with that, you've got some syncopation too, where you're sort of coming in. Yeah.
You haven't got that down.
So, well, it's like at the end of bar 8, which you're probably doing.
That's not the. It's probably bar 29, round that sort of, those
Oh,
sort
yeah.
of ones.
So it's just a ta-ta. So do 2. Think of them just as quavers, and you're just holding it.
Yeah, to get both hands doing that properly,
Yeah.
it's really hard to make your left hand do.
Just on
Yeah,
the beat.
yeah,
Yeah.
trying to do it's the splitting of the brain business.
It is.
It's
I
quite
have
work
both
in
my
progress.
right hand.
Hmm?
My left, yeah, my right hand. No, my left hand. Yeah, my right hand.
What?
So I'm left-handed.
Oh, right.
I got
That
this.
shouldn't make any
But-
difference, I don't think.
No, you shouldn't.
But it's a good excuse. All right, one more time. 3, 3 and 4 and. Alrighty. That'll be a fun piece when we get that up to speed.
Yeah.
That was a bit faster that time,
Yeah.
so if you
Nice.
didn't quite keep up,
Syncopations are starting to.
starting to jump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good enough. Yeah.
yeah. Right, right, left. Right, right, left. All
It's very
together.
bouncy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you play 26? Because you're doing like a quick slow, and I'm not quite seeing it.
26. Oh, where the chorus starts?
Yeah. That bit.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that's where, if it wasn't swung, if the quavers were even, it would sound like this.
Yeah.
But it's long shot. It's a bum, but, bum, but, but, but. I don't know if I'm not really expressing that very well with my bar, but, but it's. It's just before you play the left. But think of that FA just before you play the left FC. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think if you just play along with it.
Yeah, try not to think-
Video enough, it should sink in.
Yeah, don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Just get the sound of it and it will help. Any other
No,
questions?
good. Thanks, Karen.
Alrighty, well, have a good week.
Right.
Anyone got anything interesting this week?
Family lunch.
Family lunch, that's always nice. A big do?
Yeah, of course. They all turn up, it's about 25.
Oh,
Oh, God.
not at your place.
No, Henry won't do it at our place. So
Right.
It'll be at my niece's place this time.
Oh,
About
nice.
once a month.
You're going to take food.
Oh,
and stuff
wow,
like
how
It
nice.
used to be once a month. Well, it used to be every fortnight.
Wow.
Wow, that's a bit too
When
much.
I first got married, it was every fortnight, and obviously once the kids came along.
That's
they
once
had
every 3
weekends.
years.
Oh, we could do it, yeah.
Yeah, once a month
and then it went to
is
one,
still a
it's
lot.
eventually gone to once a month, and now it sort of depends with everybody travelling, obviously. It just
Yeah.
depends on what's
Once a year.
happening.
I think that'd be lovely, but if you're always having it at your place, it would get
Oh,
a bit
no, we
much.
share it around, but
Yeah.
normally it's one or the others, but Henry
Yeah.
won't have it at the moment. So.
No,
Doesn't have people
fair
It's
enough.
your family!
We've got to be hospitable.
They're the word.
Uh,
What about you, Karen? You got anything?
nothing
Teresa?
much. Teresa, you got anything much?
Not that I can think of, but I have to check the diary these days. I can't remember much.
Yeah. No, I've had a bit of a quieter week because my mother-in-law's on a cruise, so
Lovely.
that's meant that I haven't had appointments.
Where's the cruise?
She just went from Sydney down to Hobart and back.
Yeah, that
It's one of
seems to be
those
a popular one.
6-day,
Yeah.
6-night things. So she comes back on, I think it's Saturday. So yeah, so I've had a quieter week, which is nice. And Greg's been home, except he's left again today. So, but it was nice to have him home
Yeah.
for a bit. So
Lovely.
yeah, but no, I've just got a normal
Normal week.
pickleball. I think we've got a pickleball
Well,
tragic here.
He can't play anymore.
It's just sort of help out with the club.
See you later.
All right, see you, Teresa.
Bye, everybody.
See you all.
Bye. Have a good
Thank
week.
you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Karen.
And
Lesson next
Thursday.
week?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Now Michelle asked me